And it's just circling on live. Okay.
Mommy, we got us after Nemo. Let's check Grandma.
Okay. Okay. So you can check. You should be able to see me from here.
We'll do this. And there's Grandma.
We got me to and see if you can hear me. Testing. Can you hear me? And can you see me? Oh. Hi, do you want me to shut it? Let's try that again. Testing. Can you hear me and can you see me? For anybody who's on right now, things you'll need today. You will need a chair. This is our bar. Chair, whatever works for you. The back of your sofa, a table, whatever is sturdy is great. A yoga mat or a towel. We'll get to that a little bit later. Today we're going to use equipment. So, a couple of things. You can use a resistance band instead of weights. You can use tubing as well. I didn't bring the tubing down today. You can also tie this and use it when we put it around our legs. Or if you have smaller tubing, that would be great. I'm going today with just light weights. So nothing heavier than 3 pounds to start. And those are the things that you will need. The towel, you might get a little blowy, and some water as well. So anytime you need a water break, go ahead and take that in mind. Just make sure that you don't overdo, because I really want you to come back and take classes with me for a long time so you don't injure yourself. So if something doesn't feel right, pull back, go to the modifications. Some things you might modify, some things you can take it up. It just depends on you and your body. So we'll get started in just a second here. No, I just left you. Okay, we're going to get ready to get started. So, we're going to start on the head to the tailbone, one nice long line. Roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to go ahead and take a walk in place. That chair is it. Always be one in case you flex. You can always tap the floor, hold on to that bar, and lift the foot up. 2 more times. Think of coming over the foot and underneath. And last time. And 5. From here, like a one-legged jump. We're using those lower abdominal muscles. We're just swinging, relaxing the whole body ready to work. 4, 3, 2, last one. Stepping parallel, so nice and wide. We're going to open and close that leg. Arms can be wherever you want, touching your chair. So half circle, out, and in last time, and out, and in. Now switching sides, and open and close. Something like open and close the door, 8. We've got one more here. And close. Good job. I'm going to take a nice wide stance. We're going to get those inner thighs, tailbone to the back of the room, and side to side. Good. Now, if you want to, use those arms. You can touch the floor, keeping the belly back to spine to protect that lower back. Last 2. Hands on thighs and roll it up. From here, we're going to go to our turnout for the first time here. What I want you to do is, if you're not used to doing ballet, you're going to open up here at the hip area. So we're opening and closing right now. Okay, so I'm going, so hopefully you can see my feet really well. Parallel, open. Then I'm going to bring my heels as close together as I can. Everybody's range of motion is different, but don't overextend the knees or the ankles, okay? You don't want to hurt those joints. From here, we're going to take that, walk it out to shoulder width apart in what would be our second position. Then, sorry you can't see my head right now, we're going to have little bounce or little spring in the knees. Arms are going to come out. Palms can be down. If you're used to ballet, give me a nice second position. And we're going to push off that floor. We're going to point the toe. We're going to push off 8 to the right, then 8 to the left, and alternate. Ready, go. 1, 2, pushing the floor away. 4, 5, 6, 7, and switch. Left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to alternate here, and 1, 2. Can you feel the inner thighs firing up? 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Shake it out for just a second. Let's get the arms a little bit. Soften the knees. I'm coming back to parallel, and shoulders back. 2, 3, forward, and 1, 2, 3. And arms back, 2, 3. I'm going a little faster than I would in our stretch class. Last time, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to do our chest opener. Hands here. Open, squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's going back, 2, 3. Now, this is where we're going to use our bar for the first time. We're going to start in parallel. Arm can be out to second, hand on hip, whatever works. Parallel first. We're going to do those roll-ups for me. Plie, heels up, straighten, and down. So you can see me. And plie, heels up, straighten, down. 3 and 4. Good job. 5, belly button to spine. Links and be over the big toe, second toe, and flat inner thigh, knee tracking over big toe, second toe. And give me 4. Roll-ups coming up. 1, heels up, straighten and down. 2, 3, 4. Now reverse it. Up, plie, heels down, squeeze those inner thighs. I feel that in the glutes as well. Up, plie, heels down. And 3, 1 more, and 4. Let's put those together. Plie. and 6, and 7. We have one more after this. You should feel those legs working. Last one. Good. Shake it out if you need to. Now you really won't need your chair for 8, and 1, and 2, and 3. So those knees are tapping over to the second toe. Tailbone's going down to the floor. 7. Hold it here and raise it up. Up and down. Arms are coming up into that oval roll. Now I'm not bringing them back. I'm keeping them in front. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's put them together. Plie, just bring the arms up. Releve, down, and 2. And just circle, down, and 3. Up, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, and 8. Good. Now let's do that same thing in that second position. So starting out, excuse me, I'm going to move this back just a little bit. So hopefully you can see me just a little bit better if I come closer. Come back into the heels and open. Keep the knees soft. Open, close, and open. Open up from the hips. Straighten the legs to start. And the arms are going to come out. Knees are tracking over big toe, second toe, tailbone to the floor. It's not a sumo. Flat inner thighs. Open and close with those arms. And plie. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Here, 4. 2 more. Rise up. Same thing. 1, 2. Pushing the floor away with the balls of the feet. 4 more. And 4, 3, 2. Now put them together. And 1. Arms up. Open. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. We got 2 more. Last one. Good. Create and step together. We're going to do a few exercises without weights and without the bar. Although, if you need it for balance, please always use it. Lightly touch, don't grip. We're going to start in parallel, and we're going to go to a lunge position. So I'm going to come here, coming back to my lunge position. I'm actually going to pick up that heel, and it's going to be a little pulse, 2, 3, knee over ankle, hip over knee. I'm going to push that back foot up, ball the foot, and then bring it to what's called our parallel passe. It can go at knee, it can go at ankle. You can tap the floor for your modification. We're going to do 8 of those, then an 8 count hold. So here are your arms coming back, and 1, 3, and 4. 4 more, 4, and up, 3. Is that core engaged? It helps when so you don't sway that back. It protects the low back. Now this next one, you're gonna hold. And hold. So from here, tap the toe, foot, up, or here, don't lift the hip up because you lose balance. And down. Engage the movement. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step down and shake it out. And to the other side, exact same thing. We'll do 8 of those. Lunges and pulse, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2, 2, 3, and up. We have some visitors at the door here that want to come out and join us. Maybe at the end we'll let Rami come out and say hello. 4, 3, and up. 2. Last one, and we're going to hold it and hold. If you need to, do what I just did. I lost it there for a second. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So you're going to work on that balance as well as working on those legs. Now we're going to stay in parallel. We're going to come actually out to parallel, and it's going to be, I'm going to start in my first position. I'm going to go parallel, and then I'm going to tap, parallel, up. So it can go to passe, or it can tap the floor, whichever works best for you. So I'm starting on my first position, and 1, up, 2, or tap, 3, 4, 5, come into that passe, 6, or a tap, whatever works for you. One more on this side, 8, and hold. Tap, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to switch sides. Exact same thing. I'm starting from first, coming to parallel with that supporting leg, pushing off, tapping my toe, or bringing it to passe. Let's do 8 of those. And 1, 2. Tailbone to the back of the room. My chest is still lifted. Belly button to spine. 4 more after this. Last one. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3-pound weights. They're not in pounds, so it's tough to do. So what we're going to do is go back to our first position. Roll the shoulders back, tailbone down, and you'll feel those glutes, everything engaged down here. We're going to just go plie and releve and plie and releve. What the arms are going to do, elbows into the sides of the body, bicep curl, bring it parallel, and hammer curl. Bicep for the plie, hammer on the releve. Here we go. And watch your form. We're not going to race through this. So you can think about what your upper body, what your arms are doing, what you're working on, muscle groups you're working on. And then you don't mess up. You can take your time. So we're on 3 here. Plie, bicep, releve, hammer, which is still working on biceps. 4, and up. 5, up. 6, up. 7, up. 8, 4 more, and 4. Really push the floor away on the plie with the whole foot and on the ball of the foot. Coming up on releve. Last one. Plie, hammer. I'm sorry, bicep, hammer, and down. Good. From here, we're going to put the weights down for just a second. We'll use them later on. Right now, I want you to really concentrate on the lower body. We're going to stay in plie. Love this one. Tailbone down. Zip it up. Roll the shoulders back. You're going to stay in plie. First, you're going to come second to first. Staying in plie. 8 to the right, 8 to the left, 8 alternating. You still feel your arms working. You're just opening and closing, but you still feel them working even if you don't have weights. But eventually, when we use weights, you're going to want those light weights. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, finish strong, and 1, and finish, and shake it out. Nice job. Okay, we are going to go for releves, and we're going to go back to our weights. And today, I just had you get your light weights. Then we're going to do 8 coming up. It doesn't have to be a high releve. This is high as you get 5. We're going to go 8, and parallel with an 8 count hold. Then turn it out, 8, and do that first, and then 8 count hold. I'm holding my weights here. That's all I'm doing, okay? So, 3, here comes our hold, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last time, bring it down. Shake the arms out if you need to. Coming to that first position, making sure everything's stacked like we talked about before. Gauging the course, exact same thing. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, and here's our hold. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down. Plie. And let's give me a little stretch, a little calf stretch. Now, while you're holding that calf stretch, something to keep in mind. I'm going to bring my feet up closer. If for some reason you come off and you start feeling wobbly, come down to that flat foot and then roll back up and get your balance correctly so you're not wobbling through the toes. Let's switch legs in that lunge. And then we're going to bring our chair up. Okay? And now, here is an option. We're going to stay with our PAs for right now, and then we're going to go to a set of tummy stretches. You may use your resistance band, this one, the smaller one, or you can take your larger one and you can tie it and untie it around up and over your thighs where it works. So you have a little bit of resistance. You don't want it to kind of roll up. But I'm not going to use this one because mine is very, very sticky. So I'm going to use this band. And again, you don't have to use band at all. So I'm taking the band up. And you can sit down and put the band on. And over. And over the knees, onto the thighs. And sometimes they'll slide and move around. If that happens, just fix them and get back to it. Okay, we're giving those arms a break. Coming to our turned out position. Now we did this last week. I'm going to come up a little bit. Okay, so heels together in that first position, tailbone under, elongate the spine, coming up on the balls of our feet. Heels together to protect the knees. We're going to pick up, opening as much as you can into that diamond shape, knees over big toe second toe. You're not going to get very far or deep into it, and that's fine. Arm wherever it's comfortable for you, and plie 1. 2, you're going to feel that resistance. 3, doesn't have to be deep. 4, tailbone down to the floor. 5, 6, 7, 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now, if you're 5, 6, 7, and 8, bring it up. You can take the band off for now. Shake it out a minute. Okay. From there, one more. In second position. And as you can see, you don't need a lot of room to do this class. It's great because I'm on the balcony, not a lot of room, and it works great. I'm going to go ahead again with my light weights. Coming to that nice second position. Okay. And from here, it's going to be a heel lift. Heel lift. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tailbone down to the floor. 6, 7, last 1, and 8. You can do this without the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to alternate for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 1, and 8. From here, lift those heels. You can bring the arms down or here, just resting. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it up. I bet you're feeling that because I certainly am. Just kind of open and close if you need to. Stretch it out a minute. Always stretch where you feel when you're feeling it and kind of shake it out a little bit. And we're going to come to our chair again. Coming to those stretches. So we had our knees bent. I'm going to come this way so you can see me a little bit better. Tailbone down, and it was just that tap. Side, back, side of the arm followed. Okay? Back. So if you've got a flat foot, you're not coming up at all. You can use a weight, and you don't have to. It's totally up to you. You can brush that foot, and it's going to be straight. And I'm in parallel this whole time. Okay, so then we can go into a Tandu stretch or DJ, brush it off the floor. Here we go. For 4 on flat feet. 1. Side, back, side, front, side, back. 2 more like that. Front, side, back, side. Last 1. Side, back. Now here's where we're going to pick it up a little bit. We're going to lift those heels in a forced arch, belly back to spine. I'm just going to tap the floor and tap it front. That's taking it up. You don't have to. You can stay on flat feet. 3 more. Front, side, back, side. 2 more, and front, side, back, side. And I'm holding on to that chair. Back and side. Other side. Okay. So again, with your weight, without your weight, whatever works best for you. Tailbone down, keeping the knees slightly bent, tucking that tailbone under. Front. And when I'm on flat feet, I'm brushing my foot off the floor a little bit. Not very high. It's not very far. You're just disengaging that foot from the floor in what's called the dégagé. Now I'm going to pick it up. You don't have to. Forced arch, pushing the balls of the feet into the floor, belly button to spine. Just going to tap the floor. One, front, back. Now we're on 2, front, side, back, side. 2 more, 2, and side. There we go. Shake it out. Picking up our other weight. Again, this is one we did last week without the weights. You don't have to add the weights if you don't feel like it. You can put them down at any time. Keeping my knees slightly bent, tailbone to the floor. I'm just doing out and in. Straight and bend. Okay? The arms are opening and closing with the leg. We're going to go 8 to the right, 8 to the left, alternate for 8. When we get to those 8, we're going to bring the alternating 8. We're going to go up into our presses. So totally up to you if you want to use this weight. Bend, and this time we're tapping the floor with our big toe. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Switch sides, and you feel those arms working. Not a heavy weight, but going a little bit faster, and you can feel those arms working. 4 more. Just kind of open and close. Get a little stretch there in the chest and shoulder area. Okay, now we're going to take it up. No weights. Okay, we're going to that first position, and we did this before last week actually. So if you need the okay, so arms open, you're going to feel those arms still working, shoulders down and away from the ear. Think of opening up from the hip, go heel, ball. So there's a string on the toe, lifting that leg up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 more here, and 4. Engage that core. 2 and 1. Now, just reestablish where you need to be. Elongate the spine. Lift and pulse. 1, 2, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take it down. Shake it out. Whew, okay. Squeeze everything together, engage the core, tuck the tailbone down, zip up the coat, arms up. Doesn't have to be high at all. It could be here. 4 more. Oh, no, 4. We have 4 more after this 4. Now it's 4. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Nice and tall again. Close the arms, lift and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Squeeze that glute, inner thigh flat. Elongate the spine. 6, 7, and shake it out. Okay, coming to your chair. You will need your chair at this point. Coming from that parallel position, we're going to brush, 2, 3, and then we're going to plie it, okay? And the outside arm can be here, 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 wherever you feel you need that arm to balance. And think of elongating through the spine again, and brush. Now, it doesn't have to be high. 2, 3, first position, plie. 3, plie. 1 more. 2, 3, plie. And I'm going to have us go ahead and use that inside leg. Not even going to change where our chair is. Other side, and 1, 2, 3, plie, and 1. So that back, my spine is staying straight. Plie. 2 more sets. 2, 3, plie. Last time. 2, 3, plie. Good. Now I'm going to come on a diagonal a little bit for the back. We're going to lean into, not hinge into, our chair. So our belly buttons to our spine, our shoulders are down. Okay, I'm coming to parallel. That's hard for me. Remember, sometimes soften the knee on my supporting leg, looking down at my chair. So just listen to my voice. Our head's in line with our spine. We're just going to lift that leg and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it to the core, belly button spine, flip the lower back, and last one. And switching sides. Knees soft, the toes on the floor, propped on the floor. And we're gonna lift, and 1, 2. So you shouldn't feel it in the back. Glutes, back of the leg. 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, you can kind of push back, then the right knee push back into the left hip. Get that stretch back there. That should feel so nice and switch. Okay, now I'm going to stay on this diagonal, staying in parallel, leaning into the chair. It's going to come to the side. Again, does not have to be a big lift because you don't want to hit. It's kind of like when you're opened up, I can get more range of motion, but I'm going to go to parallel. Softening the knee on my spring leg. We're going to get a little leg. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and hold little pulse. So 1, 2, you can flex the foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 2, 3. You should feel this on the supporting leg. 2, 7, and 8. Maybe a little bit more. Shake it out. And we do have to move our chair to the other side or move ourselves to the other side. Again, leaning into the chair, not pushing our hip out. Leaning into it, parallel, soften the knee on the supporting leg, stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this one for 8, hold it, press, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out to both sides. Actually, I've got the band, but we're going to actually grab the weight. Actually, we didn't do this last week, so before also try this one too. It doesn't have to be very deep. And if we're here, it's going to give you that stretch and stretch. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Last one, you're going to hold it down here. Hold. And if you want to let go, that's fine. Keep your chest lifted. And the ankle, hip taps. And up the door. And then I'm switching sides with my chair bar, as I call it. Either that pistol squat or in your figure 4, flexing that foot, protecting the knee. And 1. And you can let go if you want. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. So hold here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up 8, and shake it out. Okay, guess what? We get to use our bands. I'm going to go on the diagonal so you can see me. And I'm going to get a quick drink. Get a quick drink. We've been working. So I want you to get a drink whenever you feel you need it. Okay, so we're going to go back to what I call the bottom mouse. We're going to on the outside leg, the leg that's closest to me. I'm putting it on my arch and flexing my foot. So what I'm going to do from here is kind of open up a little bit into a 45-degree angle. I'm going to stay nice and tall, zipping up the coat, belly back to spine to protect the lower back, and you're going to really feel this on your glute here, gluteus maximus. And you're going to flex and you small. You're going to, small because of that resistance. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pulse. 2, 3, 4, away, away, away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, push it back again. Oh man. And then to the side. Good. So, or switch legs wherever you were at home. Flex that foot again. Leaning, not hinging, belly bend to spine, protect that lower back. You should feel it there. You should feel it here. Flex the foot and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, 3, 2, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 4, 5, 6. Last one, and done. And stretch it out and to the side. Oh, that feels wonderful. Okay, so we got those batmas. We're going to put the chair here for a minute, and we're going to grab onto one weight. We're going to work again on a little bit of balance and our shoulders a little bit, okay? Again, as we progress, you can always add more weight, but for the first time with our weights, let's start with lighter weights. Now, if you want to put that hand on the chair, please do for balance. Again, we're in parallel, engaging that core. We're going to prop our foot. If you lose balance, just step down and come back up. Front foot, at the ankle, at the calf, at the knee, but don't let the hip pop up. Okay? Engage the glute and inner thigh. Push the floor away with your supporting leg. We're going to start with that right leg. The leg stays here as we come up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My weaker leg. Okay, so same thing, other side. Wherever you need that leg to be in passe, put it there, or coupe, or wherever, and then over. 1, 2. Is your core engaged? 3, 4. We're going to grab our second weight. Okay, so parallel, kind of sitting back, tailbone to the back of the room, chest lifted. Here we go. And 1, and 2, 6, 7, 8. 4 more for today. 4, 3, 2, and hold. 2, 3. Keep your head in line with your spine. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And up we go. Shake it out. Now, you can set that chair aside. You can set the weights aside. And get your yoga mat. We're going to finish with the floor. Okay, or on the floor. I would like you to get your resistance band. Okay, get a quick drink. Okay. A couple of exercises on the floor today. And then I'll give you the resistance bands on our thighs and up and over our knees. Okay. Okay, and we're going to go to our side. Engaging the core. You can come down here. Knees are at a 45-degree angle. We're going to keep the heels together, and you're going to feel that resistance. We're going to do our clamps. We're going to open and close. Ready? Here we go. Top hand is helping with that support. And 1, and keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. Sides. Okay. Same exact thing where it's comfortable for you, but engage the core, protect the lower back, top hand flat on the floor, knees, legs at 45, and open and close for 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good job. I'm going to let you take the band off for now. And you have options, just like if you take my stretch class, hands forward, flex the foot, get it stretched out here, or bring it down here, whichever one works for you. I'm going to stay up here for now. And switching sides. Now this next one will, eventually you can add resistance to it, but right now we're not going to. I'm going to give you 2 options. And what we're going to do is work on those obliques. So, elbow under hip. You can keep the legs at 45 and lift and get those obliques from sit. Squeeze and down. Okay, and working, you're just working a lot of the body because you're working in a plank or modified plank right here. So we're kind of coming up and down, or you can flex those feet and come up and down, whatever works for you. I'll do the first 4 modified, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4, stay here if you want to take it up, 6, 7, and 8. And other side. I'll do the first 4 modified. So I'm not coming up here. It's a little bit more difficult if I have both of those knees at 45. Okay, so it adds to it. It works you a little bit harder that way. So we've got 1, 2. So we're barely tapping the floor. We're not sitting into it. 3, 4. Legs out if you want. For full. 2, 3, and 4. And bring it down. Oh, okay. I think it's about time I have to stretch you. So we didn't get to do as much on the floor today, and sometimes that'll happen, and sometimes I'll do a little bit more on the floor as well. But I am glad you joined me. Please stay for a stretch because that is just as important as working out. You're warmed up. This is where you're going to work on that flexibility. So actually, let's start in our cat-cow. All fours, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, head in line with the spine, and come into cat, tucking the tailbone, chin, and releasing cow. Oh, this should feel nice. And cat. And cow. And cat. And cow. Neutral spine. Open those legs up. Sit back into the heels, walking those hands forward. Think of pressing the armpits into the floor to get that stretch in child's pose with this knee. Getting a little stretch, straighten it out. Staying up here. Pigeon. Hands forward. Staying right here. You should feel that stretch on that front leg. It should feel really nice. Kind of wiggle wobble around until you get that nice feel. Or if you're really flexible, you can take it down here or down to the floor. Whatever works for your body. And walk it back. Let's switch sides. Taking your time, no rush. You can come into 2 bent legs. Or straighten that back leg out. Finding that sweet spot where you can just stretch it out. Bring it to your forearms or out, whatever works for you. Walk it back. Okay, from here, let's come up. Given options again. I'm taking leg up. And bring it down. Flex it back. Getting behind the leg where you feel that stretch. Hold. Don't overstretch, okay? So it could be right here, keeping the back flat. Belly button to spine, don't hunch over. I bet that was a pretty picture. Let's switch sides. Again. Okay. Forward. Or tuck that toe and get a nice stretch here. This is always a nice way to start the day, I think. Bringing that knee down. Flex the foot, hinge back. Where it's comfortable for you. Keeping the foot flexed. Okay, that's okay. We're going to have company here. Here, you can come out with me, Rami. Rami is going to come. He's not happy. He wanted grandma. So he's going to come with grandma right now. We're going to sit up, come back up. We're going to go. Okay, get it for body. Walking it forward, leading with chest and chin. Hold it here. Rami, you can have some of grandma's water. Rami is working on potty training right now, so he's got some fun-looking little pants on. That's been our goal this weekend. And, well, it'll take off right now. And walk it back and switching sides. Figure 4 other side. And walk it forward. Leading with chin and chest. Hold that stretch. And walk it back. Always a fun one. This one's more challenging for me as well. Flex those feet, leading with chin and chest. And where you feel the stretch, just hold it. Okay? Toes, thighs, shins. Keeping your head in line with your spine. So you're looking down. Shoulders away from ears. Walking it back. From here, tucking our toes. On all fours, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Tuck our toes, down dog. From here, bend one knee, taking a walk in place, getting the stretch in the back of the legs, and belly button just one. Both heels down, soften the knees, walk it back. Hands on thighs, roll it up. From here, center Tuck the tailbone under, belly bend to spine, chin to chest, around it, shoulders down, nice stretch. Big hug, open, close a few times. See you next Friday for stretch, and again a week from Saturday for Ballet4Fitness. I'm so glad you're joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's a lovely day here in Israel. I hope it's nice back in CR and in Iowa. And I hope to see you again next week. Have a good one. Bye. How was that?